Hey guys, Josh here. So recently, over at school, I went to one of our club meetings and made a little informal announcement of the production of our first big game, Faycrux. I didn't mention much after that. A lot of people have been asking, what kind of game is it going to be? Who are the characters? What are you making it in? So I decided, now that things are, underway and looking pretty crisp, that I would show you a little demo of the demo. So, this right here, this is Poet's final design. He's come a very long way and is looking really spiffy in his new gear. Um, this here is the old map that you guys have probably seen or played before. If not, you can download it over at my personal website. Well, not personal, yeah. Well, anyway, my website, joshuajespinoza.com. It's under projects. You could find it there. That was essentially the 2D prototype for Faycrux itself. So you see here, this is the first. I hope you can see the cursor. Probably not. Oh well. It's highlighted here. This is the Violet Garden, Violet Courtyard, and this is where the player is first dropped off there. So essentially, we took this and we took this in the game, and we are remaking it in 3D. So just a little sneak peek of the Violet Courtyard here. This is where you first start out. Those footprints are aggressively loud. And yes, they are punch sounds, but hey, it works. It's crunching snow, right? So yeah, that's the old Violet Courtyard from the Faycrux prototype 3 years ago. So now you would probably want to see Faycrux 3 years after. Here we go. Nice, right? I love it. I'm not even, and I usually hate everything that I do, but it's really nice seeing everything come together. The camera seems to be doing pretty good. Seems to be doing what it's supposed to. This model we have right here is not Poet, clearly. After I just showed you the design, this is Ethan, one of Unity's default 3D third-person character controllers. He's just being a little placeholder for the time being. But you can see this is the Violet Courtyard in the final rendition of Faycrux, or 3D remake, I guess. So yeah, things to add. Clearly, there's a lot. It doesn't look like it does there. We added in the special effects, so it's snowing there, and there's some dust clouds similar to what you saw there. We decided to tone down the harshness of the violet, because it wasn't really violet to begin with. It was more pink, and it was kind of annoying to go through all of that. The beginning of this level, the beginning of Faycrux, is supposed to have a very ominous, dark feel to it, and I think that we really accomplished that here. Some things that we may end up doing, well, not may, our to-do list, add some snow on the top here of these pillars, as you saw in the old one there. I try to move my mouse, but it's not having it. So add the flowers, because it's supposed to be like life in the tundra and things like that. Confusing and doesn't make much sense. The animations are very smooth. This is the default. He's not supposed to do that. This was made very quickly. But yeah, this is the first level. So instead of the hole here, try not to make this too long, but instead of the hole here, we decided to add a ledge to promote the since we have a third dimension and we're working with not only a X and Y axis, but a Z axis also, we can do what we always wanted to do with Faycrux and give it that flighty feel. So at this point, it would teach you that you have to hold down the spacebar, and the longer you hold it, the higher you can jump. We haven't programmed that in yet. We're still working on the map, but instead of a hole, we have a ledge, and it's much nicer. Looks nicer too. So there's a little cheat here. Once again, you're not supposed to be able to do that because that would defeat the purpose of this. But I left that open so I could have showed you the map itself. It's not done, but we have some indentations here, really cool stuff. And then you can see the rest of the map here. Very open, very large. Again, this is not done at all. There's a lot more to it, as you saw on the other map. But you can see the beginning of the violet courtyard of the violet garden back there in the distance. Sky is dark and cloudy. I might change the sky. I don't know. Tell me what you think, maybe. You can see added a bit of a reflective surface to the map to give it that glow. That violet glow that we always wanted in the violet garden. I'm kind of fanboying over this because it's kind of like seeing your dreams come true. But it's very tired. It's 1 a.m. And I went to that roller rink thing. Ooh, look at how nice that shine is. I went to that roller rink thing and it was really extreme. I still feel the pain on my pelvis. So yeah, that's the beginning of the map of Faycrux. More to come.